So here's the thing about AI and jobs that nobody's really saying out loud yet. The numbers are starting to show that unemployment is going to climb higher than most people expect. And it's not just some vague fear, it's already happening. Forbes reported that nearly 3 in 5 small businesses are already using or planning to implement AI in the next couple of years. That means companies are rapidly turning to AI agents to do work that humans used to handle. But here's the twist, those very tools pushing people out of traditional jobs are also lowering the barrier for anyone to start their own business. The way I see it, it's this strange paradox where AI is both destroying jobs and creating new opportunities at the same time. Beth Galetti from Amazon said, and I'm quoting here, "This generation of AI is the most transformative technology we've seen since the internet." She's right, and that's not just hype. When Amazon talks about AI helping them innovate faster, what they really mean is some jobs might disappear, but others will morph into something new or totally different. So while AI is bumming some people out by replacing roles, it's also handing out powerful new tools to entrepreneurs and small businesses. And honestly, if you think about it, that dual impact is something most discussions about AI miss. It's not just doom and gloom. It's a mix of disruption and creation happening all at once, reshaping the economy in ways we're only beginning to understand. So the thing is, we're heading toward a new kind of economy where half the workforce ends up as employees and the other half becomes self-employed. And I think most people miss this because it's not really about people quitting their jobs on purpose. The economy is forcing this shift. Forbes talked about how small businesses are the big winners here, especially with AI tools making starting a business cheaper and faster than ever before. Plus, the gig economy isn't just a side hustle anymore, it's becoming the main way many people earn a living. Forbes also pointed out that gig and contract workers are on the rise again as small businesses rely more on them for specialized roles and projects. And there's a real social angle here too. With costs of living soaring, more folks need flexible work options just to get by. So it's not about chasing freedom, but needing financial survival. What's wild is that this split in the workforce isn't some temporary phase. It feels structural now. Half working for companies, half hustling solo, backed by AI and digital tools. And that means traditional employment won't be the majority experience for much longer. Plus, the rise of women entrepreneurs leading with inclusive cultures, as Forbes highlighted, adds another layer of dynamism to this shift. It's a whole new landscape where economic survival and opportunity look very different than what we've seen before. And here's where things get really interesting. Tesla and Amazon, two giants everyone watches, are already deep into using AI to change how work happens. Elon Musk said Tesla is cutting over 10% of its workforce, focusing hard on cost cuts and productivity. According to TechCrunch, Tesla's layoffs are part of gearing up for the next growth phase, but the company is clearly putting AI at the center of that strategy. CNBC reported Tesla's $20 billion spend in 2026 is shifting the company away from just electric vehicles and more into AI-driven tech like driverless cars and humanoid robots. That's a massive bet on AI reshaping not just the business, but what jobs it even needs. Meanwhile, Amazon's Beth Galetti nailed it when she called this AI wave the most transformative technology since the internet. Still, it's not that AI takes your job. Jensen Huang from Nvidia said you'll lose your job to someone who uses AI better. So the race isn't about AI replacing people, but who works alongside it smarter. What's wild is that company restructurings now aren't just about layoffs, they're also about building a workforce that's fluent with AI tools, more productive, and able to innovate fast. So the story isn't just disappearing jobs, it's about evolving job roles and changing the skills people need to stay in the game. And that brings us to the future of building businesses. The barriers that once kept people from launching tech products and services are crashing down thanks to no-code AI tools. Forbes highlighted a startup called Base 44, which started with just one founder using no-code AI platforms to create a product without a traditional engineering team. Eventually, they built a real business and got acquired for $80 million. That's kind of wild when you think about it. It shows how AI and no-code platforms are democratizing access to building big, scalable companies with very lean teams. This isn't just a Silicon Valley niche thing anymore, it's changing the whole small business landscape everywhere. What I genuinely think is that this decentralization of the economy will keep accelerating. AI isn't just taking jobs, it's handing out new tools to anyone willing to take a shot at building something on their own. And that's the real story that never gets enough attention. So for anyone feeling uneasy about AI stealing jobs, there's also a huge opportunity to ride the wave and create your own path. The economy is splitting, yes, but with that split comes new freedom, new risks, and new ways to succeed that didn't exist before.